Hello, welcome back to Foos Entertainment for my review of the 4K Blu-ray of John Carpenter's They Live. Again, with original artwork. I really do like that. This film's in the same specs as Prince of Darkness. I did remember I forgot to mention that. Both Prince of Darkness as well as They Live 4K are in 2160p 4K HDR widescreen 2.35.1 and also has Dolby Vision as well. And it contains the choice of 3 different sound presentations, just like the previous film, Prince of Darkness. Dolby Atmos 7.1, or 5.1, or 2.0 DTS HDMA. I refer to Dolby Atmos on this for sure. Okay. And of course, Prince of Darkness was in 87. This is a 1988 movie. Now let's just talk about the movie real quick, the plot. This right here is an ingenious movie. People say this movie's quirky and silly. Actually, I think it's actually interesting. I think that this is a very well crafted movie. I mean, if you were to make this movie today, people would go nuts. People would go nuts. I'm pretty sure that all new people like me, because this is the first time I watched this movie, came across this and watched it, they would get it. They Live is trying to send us a message, and it did it long before its time. This plays off of the paranoia and we cannot trust the government. And we cannot trust the police department. We can't trust the world leaders of the world. We can't. There's something weird about them. Well, there's definitely something weird about them in this, because this is pretty much what the movie's about. During, pretty much like I say, a recession of some sorts, a drifter, played by Roddy Piper, basically is in a down and out, and he gets a construction job and is going to pretty much a homeless-like shelter type of thing in a metropolis town, to where it gets raided by law enforcement, and he comes across these boxes full of these mysterious sunglasses. And well, he puts a pair of these sunglasses on, and he sees the world for what it really is. He sees that it is not what it seems. Any authority figure in the world is not human. They're actually this grotesque-looking alien. And to give you an idea of what they look like, they look like this. Every authority figure in the world looks like this. And so, on the run from killing quite a few of them, when they discover that he can see them, he tries to befriend some black guy played by Keith David that he met at the construction site, and tries to convince him that the world is not what it seems. And they team up with other people who want to open everybody's eyes, and so you know that oh yeah, by the way, you're being manipulated and controlled by aliens. Because that's what they are. They actually are like these horrific looking aliens. And the way to do that is to destroy this broadcast signal that they don't know where it is. And of course, trying to trust a female interest that he came across along the way, played by Meg Foster. Meg Foster is not who she seems. She kills his black friend, and then shoots him, and before he does die, he destroys the satellite that sends the signal, allowing for the whole world to actually see the world as it really is, that, you know, everybody of authority and government and law enforcement are all aliens. And of course, we're left not knowing what's going to happen after that. This doesn't have a absolute conclusion ending, but that's pretty much the plot of the film. It has a lot of really good one-liners. My favorite one probably being this one, and this just for sake of being cool, you gotta put a pair of nice sunglasses on. I am here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Matter of fact, it's that line right there that always made me to where I wanted to watch this movie eventually, but you know, I can never find it. Now that I have it, definitely happy I do have it. It's a very, very fun movie. Definitely like this one, and I'm a sucker for films like this. This is why I like the Divergent movies. This is why I like just films that make you think about stuff like this. It makes you think about, what is the government really thinking? What is the government really doing? Can you actually trust everything? No, and the whole thing is you can't. And this film really does take that to new heights. All right, well, quality of the movie. This brings the wow factor even higher than Prince of Darkness. I'm astonished, really. I can't say definitively something that I don't want to say, but I really would love to say that this might be the best 4K release I've ever seen, because it's that good. The detail's so freaking good, it's insane. Granted, there are some cases with, wall paintings of old effects they had back there where you can kind of see that's there, but it's subtle. It's very, very subtle. But what you see is night shots, very good defined deep blacks. You can see things so clearly at night, unlike you can on a regular film. Very, very good matching of colors and stuff like that. Very vibrant, very vivid, very colorful, bright. All that is all there. But what's also really cool is it's just so insanely clean in this movie. It's insanely clean and insanely detailed. You can see details within the details. And I only seen this movie one freaking time, but I've seen a lot of 4K movies, and wow, is this good? And like I said, you need to know what you're looking for to know if it's good or not. And honestly, I like the way I watch 4K titles because it lets me know what to look forward to when I get a official 4K display. And I tell you right now, this is probably going to be insane when I do, because it's insane on a theatrical screen of 100 inches. It's just really that good in terms of the picture. The Dolby Atmos. Wow. For a 1988 movie that only had like ultra stereo, Dolby stereo, it's like theater's sound. This is insane. There's so much cool Atmos effects in this movie, like when you have the police choppers raiding the campsite where we have all these homeless people live, banding together towards in the first act of the movie. They're flying head over the place. You think the helicopters are on top of your roof and they're coming to get you in real life. I mean, it's that good. As well as so many other effects that just pop out all over the place from overhead, and it even gives you the feeling that there may be around on the sides and behind you and stuff like that too. Because my system does have virtual elements. It's not like I don't get that all over surround feeling. I just, physically I only have 5 speakers, and obviously surround left and right are substituting for overhead Atmos and DTS:X effects speakers. But there's so much that goes on in this movie with Atmos. It's insane. This is a prime example. I would say, if you want to make older movies shine to the ultimate level, and you really want to do films justice in making old movies and really do what 4K is really designed to do. I mean, bring bring the wonders of 4K to the ultimate and extreme level, you can't do much better than these. I mean, literally. These definitely say it all. These are insane. This is what 4K is meant to do. I mean, all four of the films. I mean, the Evil Dead films that I reviewed yesterday. These films. This is what 4K is meant to do. I mean, it's brilliant. And that's all the time we have today. I hope you guys enjoyed my reviews. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my review of Total Recall from 1990 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Until then.